This episode of Penn Point starts right now. This episode of Penn Point is brought to you by Busted Tees. I want to talk about this movie. I don't want to talk about this movie. I just want to recommend this movie. There's a line by Bob Dylan, you know, to live outside the law, you must be honest. At least you always said that you agreed, which I love outsiders so much. And I've already done a Penn Point on the idea of does mental illness change genius? Tiny Tim, I loved. I mean, the fact that his honesty, his directness, his brutal honesty was able to melt the likes of even Johnny Carson, John Lennon, Howard Stern, Lenny Bruce, Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra. They all melted at Tiny Tim's intense directness and honesty and his pure lack of cynicism, which I think we all should aspire to. And many people believe that Tiny Tim had Asperger's syndrome or some sort of autism spectrum related thing. I mean, David Allan Coe, a friend of mine, a genius, a whack job. Then you've got, you know, Daniel Johnston, and you've got all these people who, what they give us is part of their damage. I mean, what is beautiful about them is what's separate from other people. What makes them live outside the law may also be considered some sort of mental damage. And that fascinates me. I never know how to really think about it. And it's really brought home in this movie. And I don't want to talk about it too much. This movie called Marwenko. I want to talk about it abstractly because telling you any of the details might hurt it for you. I think if you consider watching it, just watch it cold. I mean, when you go to like Netflix, which is streaming it, don't read the description. I mean, really try to skip that. And when I say Marwenko, try not to Google it if you can help it. I mean, I always think it's better to watch movies cold. You want to watch a movie cold? You want to watch a movie cold that'll kill you? Go to a movie, I think it's Belgian, a Belgian movie called Man Bites Dog. And don't know anything about it, not a word about it. But if you can watch Man Bites Dog just cold, just watch it. And Marwenko is a little like that. Because it deals very clearly with someone who not is just mentally ill, crazy like that, but is beaten so hard by some hoodlums, bad people, some villains, that he sustains huge brain damage. And because he doesn't have all the money that's needed for physical therapy, and he's not covered by charity or by programs, he's kind of set out into the world with his brain damage. And what he discovers with his brain damage, his occupational therapy that he discovers himself, is to create his own world. It's a kind of outside art, but it's so real and it's so honest and the passion is so great. And the guy before the brain damage comes off as maybe he was just an uninteresting asshole. You know, he had some odd little qualities. He was like a drunk and he seemed to not treat people well. And the brain damage gave him this beauty. And really, don't know anything about it, but just check it out. It's mind-blowing, Marwenko. Okay? It's cool. I want to take a minute and talk to you about Busted Tees. It doesn't matter if you're into video games, movies, science fiction, or just wrapping your torso with something weird, Busted Tees literally has you covered. Get it? You may have seen a busted tee or two pop up in movies and TV shows. I wear them now again, and I'm in movies and on TV shows. Now you can grab one for yourself. Head on over to bustedtees.com to find the shirt of your dreams, your bizarre, hilarious dreams. Enter the promo code PENNPOINT, P-E-N-N-P-O-I-N-T, and receive 20% off your order.